Hello everybody, this is ELIZ-SHA Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and today it's the air signs Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for April 1st, 2023. And the first card, this is the first card, the Sun, which is a highly spiritual card for me because the Sun represents equilibrium, being in balance. Not too many highs, not too many lows, just sort of thrumming along, knowing where you're going, knowing that everything is right even when life is hard, and that we are protected or looked after, and the outcome, whatever it may be, is good. So for me, I call this a joy card, the Sun card. And the joy is trusting the universe. For April 1st, and this seems to be a theme, I got 7 of Cups. And that's knowing there's a way out, just not sure what that way is, but you know there's a way out, which is really good, because what are you going to do? You're going to, the 7 of Cups, you will just have to learn to trust that the information will come to you when it's the right time. Tomorrow will bring something very good. I got Judgment card. And in the past, of course, the judgment has been, you were bad, you can't do that, you were bad. But now it's evolved. So judgment is, we judge that what you have done, what you are doing, is beneficial to you, and we give you clarity. So to me, judgment is coming out of the dark into the light, and understanding, knowing that something new is coming along. But more than anything, there's clarity. So with you, allow yourself just to be who you are, and trust yourself. And with you trust yourself, then you trust the universe. And don't be upset by the fact that you haven't figured a way out yet. It will come to you. And this is for every level of creation. It can be simply, how do I get from here to the beach in the record time or best time? Or it could be, how do I get from being where I am now to a better life? Or it could be that you have to face something from the authorities. You don't want to, but you know there's a way to deal with it, to circumvent it. And if you be patient, don't jump into things. And I always counsel, take your time. Sometimes you can't, of course. But if you've got the time, take your time, sit with it, look at all the parameters, and allow the universe to give you enlightenment. And enlightenment means understanding, right? And right now, we're going through a phase, because we just went through something called the Heavenly Cross, plus Pluto's going into Jupiter after 15 years. Things are shifting and changing dramatically. So what we're doing now is laying the groundwork for probably for the next 15 years. The next 5 years are very important for everybody, each and every person. So take your time, be very careful in your choices, because as I said, you're setting the groundwork for the next 15 years. Do everything with dispassion, no emotion. And spirituality is about being emotional, but you can know the direction you're going, and then step back and be less emotional and more logic. So you see, the heart is the master. The heart tells you where you're going. So figure out where you're going, then be dispassionate. Step back, let the mind take over. That's when the mind is supposed to help. The mind is not the master. It is a servant of the heart. If the ego gets involved, then know it for what it is, if you can. And one of the ways I do it is, if the ego if I would do this, regardless of what has been said or not said, then I'd do it. But if I'm only planning to do it because somebody made a comment that, oh, you can't do that, but I hadn't been planning to do it, then I wouldn't do it. So you take out outside influences and negate them and go from what you would have done regardless. That's how to tell what an ego is. And I've talked a long time for this, haven't I? Know that tomorrow is going to bring some form of light upon the subject you've been working with. Take your time, think it through before you act. Okay? Namaste, namasko, and I love you, and you I do love.